What's good, folks? What's good? Back at it again and again. Now, you ever had a situation where you have your own opinions from listening to a video, and it's like the person expressed themselves so eloquently that they took the words out of your mouth? Well, Pan-African Stripes Back, Brandon, spoke on an issue that I feel the same about, but I just had to promote his video on this, and I just only have one question. Do you agree? Now, what am I talking about? Well, without further ado, let me play that video. Because, folks, there's a lot of hypocrisy out here.
What is up? It's your boy Pan-Africanism Strikes Back, and I am triggered once again. Recently, I've been hearing a lot of noise about women doing every single thing humanly possible to acquire tickets to the Beyonce Renaissance tour. Beyonce is going around the world shaking her stinking box once again in an effort to make women believe that she is some type of advocate or champion for women's rights, feminism, LGBTQ rights, and all the virtue signaling baloney that celebrities use to convince people to give them their money because they care so much. But I have to call out some Beyonce hypocrisy. Can we call it hypocrisy? Can we call it that? Recently, Beyonce accepted a $24 million check from the United Arab Emirates to do a show out in Dubai. Now, this lady says she is an advocate for feminist rights and a feminist herself. She is an advocate for LGBTQ rights. I don't understand how you can be that and then turn around and take $24 million from a country that is known for oppressing women, a country that is known for the fact that being gay or in the LGBTQ community is totally illegal, enforced by prison time. And if you out in one of them backwater shanty towns, they'll just straight up kill you. Why is it okay for Beyonce to claim to be an advocate for these marginalized groups, but then on the other side of the pillow, or on the other side of the fence, she's taking cash payouts for performing in these places that represents the opposing side of an argument that she claims to be waging or in support of for the LGBTQ, transgender community, the feminist community, all these different groups. It's just straight hypocrisy. And the people who go out and watch her concert expose themselves as being hypocrites. These people don't give a damn about any of this stuff that they're saying they care about. These people don't care about LGBTQ rights. These people don't care about feminism or feminist rights. These people care about you being dumb and gullible enough to send them money to support them monetarily because you believe that they care about something that you care about. But Beyonce exposed herself. She showed that she really doesn't care. Because if I'm against, the abuse of women and the abuse of LGBTQ members of society, I'm not going to go and take money from a country or even a company that publicly expresses a disdain or opposition to these groups. I don't care how much money they're trying to give me. And Beyonce is a billionaire. She don't need no $24 million. I mean, that's a lot of money. That's significant scratch for me. If you were a broke person who was a LGBTQ person, I could understand. Like, okay, this person ain't got no money, or they got little money and they trying to go get big money. So they're going to go compromise their morals and beliefs. But I do understand. Beyonce is not that person. She's a person who could actually turn down $24 million and be totally fine. nothing about her life would change, to show her staunch support of these different marginalized groups. But there are a lot of people who are in the LGBTQ community who also go out to Dubai and the UAE to perform. And that makes me think, do they even support the movements that were created in the name of defending their rights and helping them to gain equal status in society? Probably not. Probably not. Because at the end of the day, cash is king, and these people, they use their sexual preference as a weapon when it comes to winning arguments or discrediting people or censoring other people or silencing other people. But when it comes to lining their pockets with crisp bluebacks and greenbacks, LGBTQ, their sexual preference, it doesn't matter anymore. The only thing that matters is that almighty dollar. Why am I saying this? I'm saying that to say this. Please stop letting these people convince you that who they sleeping with matters so much to them that they should be able to strip you of your freedom and your rights as a member of the American society or even the global society. Please stop letting these people straddle the fence and hopscotch back and forth, having this selective outrage when it comes to their sexual preference or who they want to be in a relationship. Because in reality, when it comes down to them being able to make money, they don't give a damn about none of that stuff. You could call them a explicit name to their face, and as long as you're giving them the right amount of money, as long as there's a certain amount of dollars attached to it, they wouldn't give a damn. These people use this stuff to try to shame people. These people use this stuff to try to control outcomes politically, because they're I am just so gay that you saying anything about gay people or you being allowed to say that you don't support gay marriage, it just hurts me so much and makes me feel so bad, and it just impacts my life so greatly that I can't even allow you to be. I'm literally fighting for it to be made illegal for you to even challenge me because I have a different sexual preference or I, prefer to sleep with a certain person. It hurts me that much. I need to take away your rights. I'm supporting taking away your rights so that you can't say things that hurt me. It hurts them so much that they're willing to take a $24 million check from a country that is openly opposed to their lifestyle and their sexual preference. It hurts them so much that they are willing to take a $24 million check from a country that for decades has been known for their poor treatment of women and for marginalizing women within their society and not giving women the rights that they enjoy in other countries, to their west, right? I'm not doing it anymore. 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 I'm not playing along with these people because these people don't give a shit about this stuff that they claim hurts them and impacts them so much. They care about money. And the reason why they are voicing their opinion and supporting half of this mess is because they stand to gain, they get some type of monetary benefit for it. Just like in the case of Beyonce. They paid her to say she was a feminist. They paid her to say she's an advocate for the LGBTQ community. Just like the UAE just paid her to shake her stinking ass on stage in a country that is anti-woman and anti-LGBTQ. Thank you so much for watching this. It's your boy, Pan-Africanism Strikes Back, and I've been triggered. Peace.
Now, I don't got much to say after all that. I thought Brandon delivered the sentiment wonderfully, and all I could tell y'all is you got to respect other people's nations. End of the day, if them folks feel like they don't want to promote LGBTQ or feminist movements because it's a direct contradiction to their way of life, whatever happened to respecting other people's point of views and their constitutional positions. We got to respect that. Beyonce, personally, in my eyes, did no wrong because she's an artist, and the job of an artist is first to entertain her fans. The United States is not a restriction to who can become a fan of Beyonce. She is an international icon, and the people that are her fans in, Dubai are not necessarily pro-government, are not necessarily the government themselves. They're just fans, and she's catering to her fans. I think for her to take the chance to sacrifice her reputation, because it's not about the money, people. You can talk about $24 million all you want. It's not about the money. But for her to take a chance to go reach out, it's something bigger than that. These icons, once they reach a certain peak, it's about sustaining their legacy in terms of international conglomerates. They don't think small time like just my US fan base and what they think. If that was the case, Michael Jackson would never excel the way he has internationally. So her performing to her fans in Dubai, not necessarily for the government, I think it's her being a true artist, not hindering down by pushback from fanatics. Fanatics who are quick to cancel you over everything, who try to outrage everything. Nah, I'm not even the biggest Beyonce fan, to be honest. And I thought, hey, I can respect that she stuck it to the masses with cancel culture. Now, it's hypocritical, for her to say, hey, I'm LGBTQ, pro, and I'm feminist pro. But I don't even think none of these artists are really down with none of this stuff. That's what I believe. They say what sounds good to help their reputation, but overall, it's about them, the artist. And that's what she did. She betted on her. If you're going to hate her and want to call her all types of names, you're going to have to show me proof she ever insulted someone from the LGBTQ community. You're going to have to show me that she said something, against feminism, and then I'll listen to you. But other than that, I think it's only hypocritical because of the optics. Because usually people that say they are for the LGBTQ and are for feminists, they're usually trying to, stamp down on their positions. But the only part that I don't agree with Brandon is that, I think it's hypocritical based on the position she chose in terms of defending LGBTQ agendas and feminist agendas. But it's not hypocritical, her as the artist who just wants to be there entertaining her fans. Because if you're going to tell me it's about the money, I'm sorry. You got to bring something else home to me. All right, this your boy Gravitating Away. Please keep coming back. Like, share, comment. But whatever you do, subscribe.